We got to talk about Paul Pierce for a second. So, Paul Pierce obviously doesn't need no introduction. Hall of Famer, champion in '08 with the Boston Celtics, finals MVP. Man, the man was a baller. His nickname is The Truth. And Shaq actually was the one who gave it to him. So, on the basketball, nothing to say about Paul Pierce. Ever since he retired, I don't know, man. The man has been kind of questionable. So after retirement, he started first as an analyst. I think he was calling games for ESPN and making appearances on shows. And he immediately stood out for some wild takes. Him saying that he has a better career than D Wade. Him saying that Steph Curry is not a point guard. He is saying that he's a better three-point shooter than Clay. All that stuff, you know. And eventually he got fired from ESPN after we all know why. He went live, got some strippers in the bag. I don't remember if he was smoking weed or not, but the girls were shaking ass and everything. And Disney was like, hell no. After that, he kind of went low for a second, and then he joined Kevin Garnett on the Ticket and Truth. A very dope podcast, man. One of my favorite basketball podcasts out there because they just have that chemistry on there. And the last time we actually saw Paul Pierce, you may get in trouble over that last time. So for those of you that don't know, they had to watch along. They were watching Game 4 of the Heat versus the Nuggets with KG on live. They were sitting on the sofa, and I believe they had they have open bar or whatever. And Paul Pierce just went too far, and he was seemingly drunk on camera. And man, he was out there wilding. He took some shots at LeBron saying that you can't be the GOAT if people are not killing for your shoes. Then he grabbed the girl out of nowhere, brought her on camera, and he was like, yeah, this is my girlfriend that I hired for the day. Then he asked for a lighter because he wanted to smoke. Someone, I don't know who, threw the lighter that hit him in the face after he was ready to fight. And then you could see that KG, he was having fun, but at the same time he was thinking business. He was like, man, Paul kind of wilding, so let me kind of reel him back and everything. So you know it's bad when Kevin Garnett is the one who has to tell you to chill. So quite frankly, I thought the situation was funny and that no one really noticed like that once it happened live. And then I saw Stephen A. Smith at first who reacted to it and just teared Paul Pierce a new asshole. And then I was like, all right, man, he's just Stephen A. Smith, you know, he has daily content to do, so whatever, he's going to react to it. Then he actually hit Complex. So I was like, oh, word, wow. So this is really going mainstream, kind of. And Paul Pierce has to be careful, man, because here's one thing that we need to understand. If you want to go out there on these big platforms and make big money to actually talk about the game, just because the game is fun doesn't mean that we can't have fun on there, man. If you want to have fun, you got to go independent. Because quite frankly, when I saw the whole thing, I didn't think it was that bad. It was pretty funny, if you ask me. But guess who probably doesn't think it's funny? Showtime Sports. Just like when he went live, did he break any law? No. But Disney was like, man, we're not playing that shit. These corporations are not playing with us, man. So if you're going to take their money, there is a certain code that you have to follow. You have to move a certain way. And apparently, Paul Pierce just can't get to follow these rules, man. And at some point, we gotta kind of call him out on it because, you know, it's always cool to kind of go against the rules saying that, yeah, I'm free, I can do whatever. But you're an employee, bro. And as an employee, every corporation has its rules, man. And I hope you don't get fired because you could see that KG was like, God damn, like, man, like, that's my brother. I don't want to call him out on live and everything, but he was getting uncomfortable as the situation kind of kept moving and Paul Pierce was just out there wilding on live, man. And I know that these live corporations, it's very hit and miss. Either they'll be like, oh, that's good content, people are talking about it or anything, or they're going to be like, hell no, man, we don't want to be represented by no drunk. Especially, you know, I've heard some allegations, you know, about his personal life and shit. So Paul Pierce has to be careful, man, or he's going to cost himself a bag and he's just going to cost himself the access to some of these shows, man. It seems like this is the route that he's chosen for himself because he was at first on ESPN. Now he's kicking it in the podcast game and everything. So, man, just be careful, because I think it's kind of shameful, to be honest, that a guy, I believe he's in his 40s, he can't behave. You know, like we were quick to kill John Morant as a 23-year-old because he couldn't behave, but Paul Pierce, you're a grown man, like literally a grown man, my guy, bro. So you need to control yourself on live TV. So yeah, that's all I had to say about this whole thing. So get in the comment section and give me your thoughts if you actually caught the whole debacle. Do you believe Paul Pierce is going to get in trouble? Do you believe KG might get in trouble over Paul Pierce? And do you believe that they might have some growing in the background just because KG is a professional, he doesn't play that shit? Give me your thoughts about this whole debacle, man. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace.